Hey, hey, hey. Hey, we from the city. We from the city. We from the city. Hey, I said.
It looks like you lost another one.
We from the city. Shit ain't too pretty. Banging like John McRae.
Well, welcome to the Bearded Dads Podcast. I'm Rad.
And I'm Ivan.
So let's talk about let's start off with talking about the 76ers, man. How good do they look without the beard?
The beard, oh man, they look fantastic. It's such a shame because I was so upset. You know, I was happy when we first got Harden.
Yeah.
I was one of them guys. I'm like, I kept telling Chelsea that night. I'm like, dude, we got Harden. Said like 20 times, just excited, you know. But you know, with the situation, you know, it's sad to see him go, but it is what it is, you know.
I'm happy as hell we got that ball out of here, man.
Yeah.
I can't stand a guy that he thinks that he's worth so much that he's really not. He's not there anymore, man. He's not Houston James Harden no more, bro. To see him get out of this organization and then to see what we got back from it, I love that we picked up Kelly Oubre this year.
Dude, that kid's a stud, man.
Bucket.
Yeah, he's so good.
And Maxi's cooking.
Yeah.
Maxi's cooking. Joel Embiid right now, I think he's averaging like over 30. He's averaging like probably like 32 points right now after yesterday's game.
Oh, yeah. But it's crazy because, like, I feel like everywhere Harden goes, it's just like it follows him. You know, he's trying to force his way out or, you know, something doesn't go his way. He's quickly, to leave, you know.
It's been that way for a little while,
Yeah.
man. That's why I don't like guys like that, man. I'd rather a guy that's going to be all hustle. Like, everybody was sold down on Tobias Harris, and not one time have you heard Tobias Harris say, trade me.
Not once, yeah. And to think about it, it's the past few years his name has been coming up in for a trade.
Toby?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I would rather keep Toby over James Harden any day, bro. I think this team, the way we're built right now, being what I think 5-1 now, 4-1, 5-1.
Should be 6-0, but
should be 6-0, but 5-1. I'll take the first loss against Milwaukee. We only lost by 1, but the pieces that we got back from the Clippers trading James Harden was amazing. We got
couple first round picks.
Yeah, three first round.
Yeah, Morris. We got Morris. Bottom.
Nicholas Batum.
Batum, yes, at bottom, and and Kelly. So I think
Robert Covington.
Yeah, Covington's back.
Nicholas Batum's first game was yesterday, and that boy could not miss, bro.
I missed the game. I saw the highlights. I saw he went 3 for 3 from 3 in the beginning.
He was a bucket.
Yeah,
he was a bucket. That's what we needed, man. That was something that Danny Green couldn't give us, and PJ Tucker refused to shoot. PJ Tucker took like 2 or 3 shots a game, and what we had him for 2 seasons already.
Two seasons, yeah.
Over a year and a half.
Probably a year and a half.
Yeah, year and a half. I'm so happy we got both of those contracts out of here. PJ Tucker, at that time we was still owing him, I think, 20 million, 22 million or something like that. Because initially, I think his contract was what, 3 for 30 or 33?
I thought it was 10 mil a year.
Yeah. So it was 3 for 30, and we got a full year out of him, and he did nothing. I thought he was going to be the spark defensive lead, a tough guy. And you know who's that guy now?
Who?
Pat Bev. I love Pat Bev, man.
See, a lot of people didn't like when we picked him up. I was off. If I'm not mistaken, that group chat, it was me and you who was like pro Pat Bev coming to Philly.
Yeah.
Everybody else was kind of talking,
Well, we got another guy that doesn't do anything.
Defensively. I feel like we already have the playmakers. Now you need the dogs, right? The guys who's going to do the things we don't see, but they're gonna do.
Absolutely.
Scrap and hustle and go for the ball and things like that. And get in your ear,
That's what I love about Pat, though, man. Pat is one of those dudes. He don't care if you're fucking 6 feet taller than him. He's gonna defend you as like you the same height as him, bro. Right. And I love it. That ball's all heart, all hustle, man. Even if he's not giving you points, but he's giving you that defense and that dog. I thought PJ Tucker was going to give us, and we actually got it this time around.
Damn, PJ, man. I had high expectations for PJ. But
you really did.
I was hyped when we got PJ and Harden. I'll be the first one to admit it. So I was happy, but it is what it is,
Not me, bro. I mean, I was hyped for Harden initially. I was hyped for Harden. Even though Harden being there, he averaged almost a triple-double with us. But
Harden didn't play bad. It's just when we needed him the most, it's like
he
was
died.
Yeah,
He died out.
Yeah.
His tires is flat, bro. He don't got the legs no more. If you watch him play, his ball handling, when he tries to do too much with the ball handling, it doesn't work out for him. That shit is terrible. He can't take it to the rack like he did before.
But I think a lot of his, and not taking away anything from Harden's talent, right? We know he is talented, but I think once they took away the free throw, like getting to the line a lot more often, that's where majority he gets a good amount of his points. I think that's where you've seen the decrease of his points and all that. What you think?
Absolutely, but I seen a decrease with ball handling. As soon as I seen it, if he dribbles too much, he's gonna get plucked, and it happened every time, bro. Even even if he's getting defended by the worst defender in the league, he's getting plucked. It was just he doesn't have the tires, bro. He doesn't have it anymore. It's over for him. And the Clippers, I don't know why the Clippers assumed getting James Harden was going to bring him over the hump.
See, a lot of people like that trade. Like, I feel like you got way too many ball handlers on that team.
Way too much. Yeah, hell yeah. Way too many ball hogs.
Yeah, I don't want to say ball hogs, but well, yeah, because they're all all stars, right? And they're all future Hall of Famers. One can debate, right? But you got Russell, Kawhi, you got Paul George, and now you add Harden into the mix. It's like it's gonna be interesting to watch. So,
I mean, he lost their first game together.
I
mean, that's not a big deal.
I about to say, listen, it's you got to learn, right? So you practice, you play these games, you got to figure out the system, right? So it's gonna happen. You're gonna get losses. So,
but he said he's not a system player. He's the system.
Man, Harden got to stay out them strip clubs, man.
No, he got to stay. He has to. In order for him to actually win, he has to focus on basketball, man. And his focus isn't basketball. His focus is getting the check, which I respect that he's at his ends with. Like, he's dead. It's over for him in basketball. So I dig it. You try and get all the money you could possibly get, but
at the same time, like, don't you want? And this is just me, talking, right? It's like. Money, obviously, everybody wants money, right? But it's like at the same time, don't you want to leave that like a legacy? You don't want to be like not disrespecting Charles Barkley, but someone who's like great, but not get a ring.
So would he be considered, in your book, all honesty, before the whole shenanigans with the Sixers, is he in your eyes considered a Hall of Famer?
Listen, these days anybody can become a Hall of Famer. He had 2 MVPs, right? He's almost averaging a triple-double, right?
Scoring championships.
Scoring champion. I mean, he has the accolades, right? But, not disrespecting AI, but AI is a future. He's a Hall of Famer, and he has no rings.
Yeah, but AI took a team with nobody on there to the finals against the Lakers.
Listen, I agree, but like,
can you imagine AI with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook at that time?
See, but AI wouldn't do that.
What?
I don't think he would try to get a super team.
No, but I'm saying the Sixers organization has never tried building around Allen Iverson whatsoever. So imagine if they actually did. Imagine how many rings AI would have had.
It would definitely multiple. I'll say minimum 2. Minimum.
I could say, yeah, 2, 3 minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody. All the legends, everybody talk about how great AI was and how hard it was to defend that guy. He was he was all hard. That guy was damn near on the floor the whole game.
That boy, 4'11", and they taking it to the rack against the biggest, strongest man at that time is Shaquille O'Neal.
He didn't
like
care.
Nothing. He didn't care. He wasn't scared of the big lights. That's why a lot of people hate when I say it. But that's why I kind of sort of compare Tyrese Maxey to Allen Iverson. Small guy who has all the heart to take it against the biggest dude on the court without fear, bro. There's no second guessing. That dude, and especially now that he can stretch the floor with the 3.
See, I can see the comparisons. I feel like it's still early, but everybody, that's why it's a great debate, right? But I think when it's all said and done, if Tyrese Maxey continues what he's doing, it's going to be a lot to talk about in the future. That kid has the sky's limit. The way he plays, he hustle hard, and he's not scared. He goes.
Listen, I don't see Tyrese Maxey getting any worse than what he is. I think he's just going to continue getting better. He's been getting better every year. If you look at his numbers from rookie year to now, every year he's just gotten better, like without issue, shooting over 40% from the three.
That's crazy.
When he got drafted, they all said how he can't shoot. How he can't shoot.
High shooting 40%.
And it's every year he's gotten better from the three. Now this year he's getting better with passing the ball. He's never been a really passer of the ball in the league, but now without James Harden here,
he has to control the ball more.
He already has his career high yesterday with 11, and before that was 10. He's just going to continue getting better, and I love. A lot of people was like on the fence with Nick Nurse being our coach. Man,
but the guys love him already.
But
I don't mean to cut you off.
But if you watch it, if you literally watch it from last year with Doc Rivers, how we had so much dead ball time, meaning like it would touch maybe 2 to 3 people's hands, and everybody else is stuck not knowing what to do. To having Nick Nurse now, that ball is moving in everybody's hands. So now you got everybody that has the opportunity to get a bucket. Look at Joel Embiid is averaging his career high in assists. He's averaging almost 7 assists a game this year.
Okay, so one can debate. Obviously, we're playing really good, right? We're 5-1, right? So we're playing all cylinders. Now let me ask you this: we have the cap space now with getting rid of Harden's contract, getting rid of PJ Tuck.
Yeah.
So now, if we was to have rumors say they want to get like a Zach LaVine or what's the other guy they're looking at?
DeMar DeRozan.
Debo. Yeah. So it's like, if we bring those guys in, do you think it's going to hurt or make us better with Tyrese Maxey and his growth?
They said it would hurt Tyrese Maxey having James Harden.
I think it made him better.
It made him way better.
Yeah.
Now because he was able to stretch the floor and move around freely. With Zach LaVine he's played point guard. So we know he can do that. So if you can have Zach LaVine playing point and then putting Tyrese Maxey at his natural space is at shooting guard, I don't see Zach LaVine taking anything away from Maxey. I think that just makes him even better. Now you got an athletic guard that can shoot and take it to the rack. I like it.
Listen, man, I'd be happy if they pick up Zach LaVine. That'd be a great pickup.
If anybody's against picking up Zach LaVine, my boy, like you don't watch sports, you don't watch basketball. You need to get out of Philly, like literally.
Get a Cowboys jersey.
But they talking about Donovan Mitchell too. But and it's so crazy. Sorry to cut you off, but we have enough cap space in draft picks to get both players though. I mean, not Donovan Mitchell, but like Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
Listen. Not taking away anything from Donovan, but I love Debo. Give me Zach and Debo. I think that dynamic right there.
You play him at 3 or 4. That's a small lineup.
Yeah.
Even though he's 6'6", 6'5". He's like 6'6".
He's probably
6'7" maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Probably put him at the 4.
Damn, I don't want to. I don't want to repeat of PJ Tucker, bro. I think just keep Tobias Harris at the 4 if that's the case. Move Tobias Harris to the 4. Let DeMar DeRozan play the 3.
Yeah.
And then Maxey 2 and LaVine 1.
But isn't LaVine tall though? I understand.
LaVine like 6'5".
Yeah. Basically, I feel like we'd be bigger.
That's a small lineup.
Yeah.
That's a small lineup compared to the leagues now. Look at Milwaukee. That's a big team.
They're all towers.
That's a big team. Even LA, they're big. You got LeBron. I don't care what they say. LeBron at least 6'10". LeBron is at least 6'10". But the league is so big. But I like that small lineup though, because I feel like that's just all buckets. All 5 of them are buckets.
Yeah, but I not only that, I feel like they all play good defense too.
And they're all good defenders.
They're all good defenders. So I feel like both sides of the ball, where it's like a win-win. You know what I mean?
Even though I love what Kelly Oubre's doing, but I want Kelly Oubre to be 6th man of the year.
Man, if we can get that lineup, have Kelly coming off the bench and
Pat coming off the bench.
Yeah, dude, And honestly, that's one of the things we were lacking last year.
Man, last year we've been
Well,
lacking like
for
a
a few years,
we've been
but-
lacking a legit bench, like a
But,
real
like,
good bench for years.
If that's the case, man, I know one can dream, but like, damn, that'll be good. Because now you got, the bench players coming in and doing what they have to do, and give our starters some rest.
Yeah, if you could give Kelly Oubre 28 to 30 minutes a game coming off the bench, which that's what he's averaging now, I think like
he's gonna
32.
He's going to give you 20 plus.
He's going to give you 20 plus
Yes.
and the 4 or 5 rebounds or whatever. And he's shooting, I believe, about 40% from the three or close to it from the three. I'll prefer him to be 6th man of the year and let the other guys do what they got to do. Even though he doesn't look bad as a starter with us anyway. I like it.
Nah, I agree with that statement.
So let's move over to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Man,
Scary, scary game this past Sunday.
I feel like, and I say this every week, I feel like every week I'm just biting my nails. It's just like, there's not like, I feel like there's a good win where I'm like, I felt good about that. But a win is a win regardless.
I think the only game, and I can be wrong, the only game this year that we had that was like a legit, just like clear win was Tampa Bay against Tampa.
Yeah.
That was like comfortable for us. Like we weren't on the edge of our seats. With this past game with Dallas Cowboys, man, but it is like you said, it's been every game is a nail biter.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I just feel like we're winning and we haven't been hitting on all cylinders at all.
See, and one can debate, right, is like, wait, we're not hitting on all cylinders, but imagine if we do.
Imagine, man, we're unstoppable.
We'll be blowing, not trying to be like, like
Yeah,
too
we'll be
confident.
blowing teams out.
We'll be blowing teams out if we could just like on all cylinders. Like if Jalen could just be locked in and just not overthrow, underthrow, and get his stuff together, and the O line play a little better, and our secondary. Oh my God! Don't even.
Terrible.
Every game is just
Terrible.
like them boys are getting burnt, and it's we can get help on that, man. I'm telling you, we'll be smoking everybody. Hands down.
Absolutely. I just feel like our defensive coordinator has to figure out what's best for our D-backs. I feel like at a point you have to let your two corners, which is Slay and Bradbury, let them play man. Put a linebacker in the zone so where 9 times out of 10 the receiver's going to go slant against us.
Yeah.
And they're killing us.
Smoking us.
CeeDee Lamb smoked us with the slants. But if you put a linebacker in a zone to sit and be able to cover that zone, that slant a little bit, it would free up our cornerbacks a little more. Right now, I just feel like our cornerbacks are getting so exposed. Slay, he's just getting beat on double moves. Bradbury's just showing that he's too slow to keep up with these fast receivers. And even though I feel like our most consistent player has been Reed Blankenship, but he's been getting cooked too. He just happens to get the tackle.
I was about to say he got the tackle from Dallas from preventing that touchdown.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, so I can't. But no, I agree with that statement. So that was a clutch tackle that he had.
I feel like we gotta start clicking on all cylinders. As soon as that happens, man, we're going to the big game, and I can't see anybody beating us if that happens. But I'm just happy that we got the bye week because we need Jalen Hurts to get healthy and all the other guys to get healthy.
That leg, when he got hit with the leg, I was nervous. I'm like, holy.
I feel like that was intentional by DeMarcus Lawrence. I feel like it was intentional, bro. If you really watch that replay, he was determined. Like Jason Kelsey was intentionally trying to block him away from that knee. And DeMarcus Lawrence was just going for it, bro. Like he was trying to take Jalen Hurts out. I just love that heart that boy got, man. That's one thing I could say about Jalen Hurts. I would way prefer him over Carson Wentz. That heart, bro. Like even when he makes a mistake and throw a turnover, he doesn't hold his head down, bro.
Now he's back in it.
He's back in it. Carson Wentz, you can see it after he throws an interception, it's over. You can't. It's just over.
Yeah, he's in his head.
He's in his head.
But one thing that, and I know we spoke about this, but like, that he has a picture of him looking on last year when he lost to the Super Bowl as a screensaver.
Yeah,
I love that. I think that's great motivation. That's, every day you have to look at your phone, right? So you're just looking at like, damn, I was right there. So they want to go back, and then not only that is Jason Kelsey going to come back? We don't know. So
I don't think Kelsey retires until we win another Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts, bro. Honestly, I really don't think I don't see him retiring without helping Jalen Hurts get that ring.
man, but I'm sure you watched the documentary. I just seeing how he,
The Kelsey one.
yeah, his body and all that, like, fingers crossed, man. But I think this is our year. Once we get everything figured out, I don't see anyone stopping us at all.
Nah, we just got to get a few little kinks ironed out, especially with the D-backs, man. We can't keep letting these guys beat us, even though, like, we even held Tyreek to 80, a little over 80 yards. That's Tyreek Hill, the fastest receiver in the game. But CeeDee Lamb just torched us, and I think Terry McLaurin, the last game we played, torched us. We just have to figure out,
Cup.
Oh, and Cooper Kupp, yeah. We just have to figure out what them D-backs have to do, what the D-backs have to do, and keep Nakobe Dean off the field for a little bit. He has to figure himself out too. I feel like he doesn't make the right decisions with his eyes, man. I like Nicholas Morrow being there as in the middle linebacker, but I feel like this bye week is huge for us.
Everybody rest up, come back, and keep winning.
Don't party too much, guys. Don't party too much. Don't go to Dominican Republic and go wild. But
yeah,
we need you guys to come back super healthy, especially Jalen Hurts with that knee. I didn't know he hurt his knee like super early during the season though.
You wouldn't really tell. I mean, I personally didn't notice until the past, I want to say 2 games. I noticed something was bothering him.
The way he walked.
Yeah. Even the way he's walking onto the field, you could see that something's up.
Yeah, it was a bone bruise in the knee though.
The kid is still out there playing, still running.
Man. That dude, I love that dude.
Still passing, running, doing what he does.
Yeah, he's the definition of a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yeah, and that his faces always look so serious.
But that's what I love about him.
I love
He's so cool. That's like Ranger Suarez for the Phillies.
From the Phillies, yeah.
Super cool. That's why I love that kid, man. But
damn, he was brought up the Phillies.
We're not talking about that.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
We're definitely
my
not
heart
talking
just
about
shattered again.
Yeah, we're definitely not talking about that. That shit is damn, I just got depressed. I automatically went into depression mode. That was terrible. But
man.
So what's your favorite thing about being a father, man? We're, both of us being fathers. Obviously, the name of the podcast is the Bearded Dad Podcast. But what's your favorite thing about being a father?
Man, honestly, just it's so many different things. It's hard to get put on the spot here, but like, being a father, just my thing is like seeing them grow up and being there, just being present and in the moment. I feel is like the greatest thing in the world. Just seeing your kids that you held since day one, they're like in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
And now I have about to be 11-year-old and 9-year-old. They think they're grown-ups, but just seeing them grow up and become grown into their little personalities and just seeing them evolve and I just love that. How about you?
Seeing yours growing up. Mine's are grown.
Well, yeah.
Mine's are grown, man. I got 2 20-year-olds and seeing them now dating and both in college. I love everything my girls are doing, man. Super duper proud of them. Even if I don't say it enough, but I'm super proud of them girls, man. They're not following down the path that a lot of these kids are going down with getting pregnant and ruining their lives and all that. Both of my girls work. Both of my girls go to school. This shit is right. Like I can't really complain. I can't really complain too much about them girls, man. Maybe growing up, they were a bunch of pain in the asses, but that comes with the territory.
I was about to say, I'm kind of getting, even though my kids are a little younger, I'm starting to see it a little bit with my 11-year-old.
Try to warn you.
10-year-old.
Try to warn you.
Yeah, but listen, now I know, I always know I can go to you, right? So if I have
Yeah.
any questions or anything like that, I'm like, Rad, this situation's going on. I need some assistance here, some guidance.
Yeah, absolutely. One phone call away, I'm always there. But with the boys too, I got Mach, 17.
That's crazy.
Well, no, he's 16. He'll be 17 this year. In February, he'll be 17. Then I got Nate and Isaiah, 14 and 11, man. It's just watching those dudes grow up, man, and now really picking up sports, and I try to instill the sports thing into them when they were younger. They weren't into it. But now watching them, and especially Nate, man, because he's super dedicated into the basketball thing, man. He's super hyped up about. And fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Next Monday he got tryouts, so fingers crossed he makes it. But
even if he doesn't, I'm not saying he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Use that as motivation, right?
I told him the same thing.
You know, kids. I don't know about your kids, but I know my kids are super hard on themselves when they're into something and they want it. You know, they know they can excel in it. If they don't, they're a little hard on themselves. But you know, it's the bounce back is always greater than the setback, right? So hopefully, you know, he's gonna kick butt. He's gonna kick ass. So
I told him though, I was like, listen, even if it doesn't happen for you this year, you still got a few more years, bro.
Yeah.
You don't give up.
Yeah.
You don't let that beat you down. I know last year he tried out, but that was his first year, like, actually wanting to play basketball. So he was just learning the ropes, and you know, I had to show him a little few things, or tucking in the elbow, or how to hold the ball and stuff like that. But
but now he has the basketball court in the back, so he can work on himself.
That ball.
You know, there's a difference when you have access to the court versus, you know,
And he takes full advantage of it, which I'm super proud of. That was my goal for that. For me buying that basketball court that was my goal, for him to be out there and actually work on him. I was out there with him yesterday, seeing him jelly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, taking it to the rack, laying it up with his left hand.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. Like, I like it, man. I'm super proud, man. But my favorite thing about being a father, man, is just like you said, watching him grow, bro. Even though that's the saddest thing ever, is knowing that eventually they're gonna go on and do their own thing. But as long as my kids is good and they do the right thing, because that's how I raised them, me and their mothers raised them to do everything right. Nobody's perfect. You're gonna always mess up. Don't allow the mess ups to take over everything.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but
that's the whole, like you said, that's kind of like the whole thing of growing up, right? You gotta turn. You're gonna learn from lessons. You know.
You got to learn from your failures.
Yeah. So that's how. If you fail, that's how you're gonna succeed next time, right?
You can't be scared to fail. I'm super big on that. I am super big on that. You can't be scared to fail. If you fail, that means you tried. Then you figured out what you failed at, what you went wrong at, and then do it better the next time. It's okay to fail. That builds the best thing, bro. That builds the better people. When you're able to fail, come back from it, and then succeed.
Not only that, it feels more rewarding too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, damn, like last time I couldn't do it, but this time, look at me now, type thing. So it just, you know, puts you in a better light, better mood, you know. Real
shit. I mean, I love it. I'm super, super duper happy about being a father, man, because I'd have never. God only knows where I'll be if I didn't have my kids, man. I was down the wrong path before having kids, and
everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
I believe that. You know.
We gotta stop talking about the kids for a little bit, man, because I'm, you know, it's choking me up. I can't even lie. It's hitting me. But I wanted to ask you, why do you feel us as men? Why don't we talk about our feelings more? Like, what bothers us? Like, why do you feel like that's like a big thing in the community of men? Like, we're supposed to just be super macho, and I'm super cool with crying. Like, I tell the boys all the time, it's okay to cry. Just don't cry for everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you hit the nail on the head, right? It's like, I feel like the world looks at us, man, which we are, right? We should be providers. We need to be, you know, like Jesus Christ, I'm like blanking here, but like pretty much like we gotta be providers. We gotta be like the man in the house and things like that. And I get it, right? So, but there is times where it's hard to be vulnerable. You know, shit happens. Like you said, it's like, you know, it's okay to cry, but not all the time.
Not for everything.
Not for everything. No. Listen, but I think it's just the world and the society we live in is like just built that, you know, we gotta be men.
Men were just scared to be judged as being looked at as a weak person for talking about their feelings. You know, I talk about this with our homie Nazir. I talk about that a lot. Me and him actually have a lot of deep conversations, but a lot of people are actually scared to go to another man and talk about what's going on with them. You know, with us, we're always super duper open with it, and I don't ever have a problem coming to you when I'm feeling a certain way, and you do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, you also got not try to be negative, but you also got to pick and choose who you want to let in it, and what they, what type of information you want to give to people at the same time, But you wouldn't just talk to anyone, but yeah, like friends, family, close, absolutely. I could definitely know if I'm down, my anxiety is up, or I'm just having a rough day. I know I can pick up the phone and call you or call, you know, my friends and family, and just talk and vent.
Yo,
It's good.
legit. I only maybe have. Excuse me. I only maybe have three like legit people that I can feel comfortable with and let it all out.
Now I'm probably the same way.
Like a legit, like a legit three.
Well, you feel comfortable that they're not
My
gonna
mother's
talk,
definitely one of them.
they're gonna talk negative about you, and you don't have to worry about them spreading your your secrets,
Your business.
your business. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I think my mother's the first person I go to. My mother's the first person, man, because at one point I went through depression at one point, bad depression too. I want to say about 3-4 years ago, like a really bad depression, and I didn't know I was going through depression, bro. All I know is I was sabotaging my family, which is so crazy to talk about it now. But I was sabotaging my family, bro. It was at a point where I would just snap out on the kids, or I would snap out on their mother, and for no reason. It would just be picking fights for whatever, building things in my mind to be true when it came to light that it never was true. It was so one day I was just talking to my mother one day, and then I just bursted out in tears, bro, and I had no clue why. Legit had no clue why I was crying. I just sat there, and then she just listened, and then she's the one that actually told me I was going through depression. And from that day on, I chose to rather talk, because at that time I was building so much, I was holding so much in, and I chose after that, I chose just to talk about whatever's bothering me, never to let that build up anymore. And from 3-4 years ago, that's how I've been. I haven't let anything build up, because I'm scared to get back to that place, man. That was
It's a scary place.
Super scary. It was super dark for me, bro.
Yeah, I remember we had a deep conversation, about that years ago when you was going through it. So I know your challenges and stuff. But yeah, like, sometimes it takes, close family or close friend to see you and see what you're going through and realize, like, hey, this is what you might have.
Yeah.
It
It was tough, man. Especially to know that I was really destroying my family, bro. Like my relationship, everything. I was to know that I was doing that, but not knowing that I was doing it.
right. At that time, at that moment, you didn't
At
realize.
that moment, yeah, I didn't know, bro. Like I really didn't until having that conversation, bro. That's the conversations I be wanting sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not necessarily having to have someone chime in or give me their response. Sometimes it's cool to have a conversation with somebody and being able to just vent and them just listen.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people need that.
So sometimes all you need to do is talk.
Heck, yeah.
That's it. That's I whenever I catch myself in the mood or anything like that, I feel a little down, I just get on the phone and whether it's my wife, one of my close friends, whatever, I just talk. And sometimes that's all I need. And next thing you know, my day's better, and what I had to say was on my chest, and I feel like a different person at that time.
That's always the best thing, bro. You gotta talk about your problems, even if it's just to your wife, even if it's not gonna make her happy. If she's not gonna be happy with that conversation, but it's okay to have that conversation because you're not holding it in.
Yeah.
That's what really eats at people. But all for that, man. All for that, brother. All for that. So this is our first official podcast, man. How do you feel about that?
Man, I'm excited, bro. We've been talking about this, no lie, for like minimum 2 to 3 years. I feel like
Damn, it's been that long?
it's been a long time we've been talking about this, and I'm just glad that we finally said, fuck it, and we did it. The one night we were just hanging out in the front of the house, and I just said, you know what? Let's just order the shit right now.
Yeah, just put
Literally,
everything-
it was just like the spur of the moment. Because we've been talking about it for so long.
everything just started going in motion.
Yeah, everything's finally going in motion, so I'm excited.
I'm super excited. I'm so happy to actually be able to do this now, bro.
Even though it's a hobby for now, but the sky's the limit. You never know, right?
You never know, man. We're just doing this, like he said, for a hobby, being able to just talk. And this is another way to, let your stress out too, to have an open dialogue and conversation. Here, just me and you.
This is the same thing with you guys. Anybody watching this, comment down below in the comment section, just talk.
Yeah, if you're ever going through anything mental, like you having a mental breakdown or anything, always know it's okay to just reach out to somebody and talk to, but somebody that you actually trust. Don't let that build in and get you to a place that you don't want to be. For real.
I agree.
So,
next one.
Did you seen this list of where the women said don't ever take a female on their first date?
Listen, I just gotta say I'm blessed that I'm happily married. Because this list blew my mind. So just for example here, so I'm looking at the list right now. It's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on the first date.
No, I don't think this is like not all women though. It's like a select few that like
listen.
They think they deserve better than this. Like, baby, if I take you to the buffet.
Not the first date, bro. No, the first date. Listen.
No, buffet for sure is not a first date. Please.
Hey, baby, you all the sushi you want.
You get anything you want, baby. It's on me.
Yeah,
you get continue eating.
Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, and the list goes on. But I just think it's
Cheesecake Factory though. I feel like Cheesecake Factory was a dope spot to go.
Yeah, I thought that was. I mean, every time I've been there, it's been. I mean, I like the scenery. The food is good.
Like, nah, like, where do you expect to go on your first date with somebody that you're just messing with? Ruth Chris?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like this list was like a more high scale woman, right? Who felt like she probably got screwed over where the guy did this to her, and she feels as though she's like a Ruth Chris and I'm blanking out. Ocean City,
Steak
48, Ocean Prime, things like that,
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know who came up with this list, but
nah, shorty delusional. You gonna tell me Cheesecake Factory is not a spot to go to? You're bugging.
But see, listen, I've been out the game for a long time, nor I don't want to be in the game, but I feel like, little things like that, it don't have to be nothing crazy. Like even just getting like a cup of coffee or just conversating, go down Center City and find a spot if it's nice outside, sit outside. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but who says on the first date we gotta go eat?
This is true too.
Why can't we just, like he said, go down Center City or Penn's Landing and chill out there? Why is it that who says that we gotta go out to eat? Even though, listen, I'm with it. You see me,
yeah,
Mr. Fluffy. Let's go out to eat. But
that could be like
Cheesecake Factory. Like now, like it's some places on here like Chipotle. I hate Chipotle. I'm not taking no chick to Chipotle because you're not about to light me up.
Buffet. Yeah, there's definitely.
It's definitely like I could say a good 10, probably 15. Like who takes a female to the gym on their first date?
Yeah, that's
like realistically, I feel like whoever made this list was delusional, or they just wanted conversation and now they got it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. The conversation piece.
What you think about Olive Garden? Is that not a good spot to go for a first date?
I mean,
I haven't been to Olive Garden in years.
I just had Olive Garden literally 4 days ago on my mom's birthday. But I love Olive Garden, man.
I haven't been there in years. Same thing with
nice scenery.
Red Lobster. I haven't been there in years either.
Yeah, I was about to say Olive Garden is like a nice scenery. A lot of people say it's fake Italian food, but I'm not Italian. I enjoy the food there. But you let me know in the comment section.
I feel like a hookah bar on your first date, that's not bad. I feel like depending on the vibe. Like if you trying to catch a vibe with a person, I feel like.
But yeah, see, and once again, like, do you want to go to a place where it's like super noisy though? Like if I want to get to know someone, right?
But do you really get to know somebody in a quiet place? They're not really them.
not really quiet, but like I don't want to be at a nightclub neither. Nightclub.
No, I don't want to be in a nightclub, but I don't want to
be yelling over. You know what I mean? Like for conversation.
Yeah, I don't want to be in a nightclub, but I want to be somewhere where you're going to be super comfortable being yourself, and I'm going to be comfortable being myself.
100%.
I feel like us sitting across from each other at dinner is just like, I'm going to say things just to make you feel comfortable, and you're going to do the same. I feel like being at like going to the bar, get a few drinks or whatever the case is. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's a terrible thing. I feel like that can spark up great conversation just having a few drinks. From there, you can feel you type of music you like.
I mean, it depends what bar.
I'm not going to I'm not going to a hood bar.
Right.
I'm not going to no hood bar. I'm not going to sidekicks enough and third elements and something like that.
Before you get roasted, let's make sure
I know I'm not going.
You're gonna specify what bar we're talking.
I mean, what's a good high end bar though?
Nah, but we live in Philly. There's a lot of crazy bars, so I just want to make sure
I mean, let's go to Frankfurt Hall. Frankfurt Hall was fire. Where we took you for your bachelor's party.
That place was nice.
That spot was fire.
That was cool.
Even the spot I was just at with Nazir,
Gold Company.
Yeah, Gold Company.
Yeah,
that's a dope spot to go to chill. Like, I feel like a bar is just you're gonna be able to feel comfortable just having conversation. All right, now I know what type of drinks you like to drink, what type of music you like to listen to. Now I know if you like to dance. Even though I could find that out being at dinner with you, but it's not vibey. Like, let's go to a hookah bar. I mean, I don't smoke hookah, but something like that. I don't feel like that's not against a first date thing.
Funny is a bar for just drinks is ranked 26 on this list, brother.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like sporting events.
I mean, depending on the woman.
Nah, like me, no, you gotta like sports, bro.
I was gonna say, it depends on the woman, right? Not all women love sports.
You gotta like sports, bro. Like, I gotta be able to sit down with you and enjoy watching a game rather than having you in my ear.
Yeah, because my wife, she loves when we go to the Sixers game.
Or even when the Philly series. Like, she was all out. Like, I love that shit. Like, that's dope. A sporting event, like going to the Eagles game, Sixers game, I don't think that's bad.
No, I don't think it's bad.
I don't think that's bad. Like, I feel like a lot of stuff on this list, like, since when was the movies a bad thing? I thought I guess it's because I'm older now.
Yeah, I was about to say,
but
when I was a young
boy, yeah, like as a young boy,
let's go to the movies.
Yeah, that was the thing. All right, I'm gonna take Shorty to the movies. Like, that was a thing. Since when has been going to the movies not in? I mean, I haven't been to the movies in a while, but Jesus.
But then again, brother, I'm 33 and you're what, 30?
38. 38.
Different times, brother.
See, but then I'll be dating women my age.
So you ain't got to worry about this.
So, I mean, probably still, whoever, I don't know how old the person was.
Yeah, you don't want to take her Chili's or Chipotle.
I'm not taking nobody to Chili's or Chipotle. I wouldn't even take my kids to Chili's or Chipotle. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Definitely not any fast food chain. What else we got here? Wingstop. I'm not taking you on a Wingstop date.
They already got the buffet on here. Right?
A buffet? Yeah, you're not going to. Listen.
Denny's.
IHOP, Denny's. Denny's is trash.
I know you said the gym, but yeah.
Who's gonna be like, yo, so yeah, meet me at the gym on the first date? Like, that's wild.
Lord knows I wouldn't even go in general. Yeah, the first date.
Bowling? I think bowling is cool.
I like bowling.
Bowling is fun. You get to chill, laugh with your person that you with.
Once again, depending the scenery in one bowling spot, because we are in Philly.
Yeah, but
bowling's cool with me.
Nah, man.
They
bowling
got a nice
is cool.
little bar, nice food.
It says somewhere that requires a long drive. What's considered a long drive? 30 minutes, an hour?
I would say 15 minutes is a long drive for me.
For me,
so
for me, a long drive. Now, if you're talking 2-hour drive, 2.5, 3-hour drive, then I 100% agree. Now, if it's something where we're doing 30 minutes to an hour, then cool. I'm cool with that. Movie night, like Netflix, Hulu, yeah, we're not doing that on the first day.
So what would be your ideal first date?
So I've been out of this scene for a very long time, my brother.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm with a few things on here. I just said
Yeah, like you said, movies, bowling, hookah bar.
dinner. Like
You said church.
I definitely didn't say church. Oh, I didn't even see church was on here. But I don't know. My idea is in the first date. It depends on the person, I guess.
Yeah.
It depends on the person and how the vibe is. If we're going to chill and want to listen to music, go to a nice little bar, have drinks. I don't think that's like a bad thing. I don't know. You tell me if that's a bad thing to go to. I'm not bringing you back home. I'm cool. We're not going to Starbucks. I don't mind going to get coffee.
You don't want to get a venti?
I don't even know what that is.
I have no. I never ordered Starbucks. I know my wife gets it pretty often.
My daughter used to manage Starbucks, and I still to this day don't know what the difference is between whatever the sizes are. But I'm not against going to get coffee. I'm a grown ass man. Like if we're looking at it like this, whoever this person was has to be like early 20s.
Younger, yeah.
Super young.
I agree with that.
Early 20s because some of the stuff.
Somebody took her to Cheesecake Factory. She obviously does not like the Cheesecake Factory.
Which is crazy.
Got that number one.
Yo, that's crazy to me. I feel like Cheesecake Factory, wherever you're from, that Cheesecake Factory must be trash. Come to Philly or Jersey and that Cheesecake Factory is fire. Applebee's, I don't think that's like a dope first date. Nah, like I feel like that's the thing that you go.
That's more
with
like
your family.
Comfort food, yeah, family.
Yeah, that's family. Chili's, I don't even think personally I've
Chili's.
Huh?
I am not a fan of Chili's.
I don't think I personally don't even think I've been to Chili's before.
I had it one time and it's gonna stay at one.
Just like Chipotle though, I'm not. You're not about to light me up.
All right, listen, I love Chipotle.
Yeah, but your stomach be cooking.
My stomach cooking on everything. I love because I eat everything spicy.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
the
can't.
problem.
Olive Garden probably not.
Olive Garden's good.
I don't, but I haven't been in so long. Like I probably not for me. Probably a no. I'm definitely with the movies. Again, I'm more of a vibe person. Like I gotta feel your vibe.
Yeah, I was about to say you got to feel the person out too. So it's like you can't just assume this is for everyone, right? You got to be able to read them.
Like I want to see what was the percentage of women that agreed to this though.
That would be cool.
I would love like we should post this up somewhere.
We should post it on our social media and see what everybody says.
We should definitely do that. Bro, I would love to see the percentage of women that agree to this. Well, I want to see what the amount of stuff, like an ice cream date. I'm not doing that. I'm not a child. That's what makes me feel like this is
a young person.
This is a young person. Like you just out of school, like type shit, and
ice cream.
Like an ice cream date. Like, come on.
Sound like a little pedophile.
I don't even do clubs. I don't do nightclubs at all. What else they got here?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna post this on our social media. So yeah, comment down below on our video and go on our socials. Definitely, I would love to hear people's feedback on this.
We definitely got. I want only women though. Only women to comment on this. I don't want men to comment on this because I want only women to comment on this because this is crazy. I need to see what the age bracket is. Like comment and then put your age next to this comment because I need to know. Like I mean, I'm probably looking at a good 10 that I'm with. Probably not. Probably good 10. Cheesecake Factory 1, movies 2. Damn. I'm not against a coffee date, so I'll put that at 3. I'm super with bowling 4.
Hookah bar 5.
A hookah bar or a bar for drinks 6.
7.
And a sporting event. So I'm with
8.
7. 7? Oh, I'm with 8. I'm with 8 of them out of the 28.
Yeah, I would do. You said no to Olive Garden, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to Olive Garden.
Yeah, I mean I'd do Olive Garden, so I'll be at 9. So pretty much everything you said just at Olive Garden.
Just out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
Applebee's, that's more for like family. I feel like that's more for like the boys.
What, Applebee's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chili's, I'll avoid that like a plague.
But what? I've never had Chili's. I don't even know what's good there.
I had it one time. I can't even recall what I had there. All I know is it wasn't good.
Terrible?
Yeah, I can't remember what I had because it's so long ago. But
now, second date, we're going to the buffet.
Girl, I'm gonna take you to the finest
I'm
restaurant.
taking you to Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, girl. Keep going.
Yeah, no, but that list is that. I mean, that 20, for me, 20 of them, I agree. At least 20 of them, I agree. With 8 of them, I feel like I'm still like Cheesesteak Factory, shorty. Like,
Yeah, not number one.
huh?
Not number one.
Fuck no.
Right? They put ice cream number one.
Was Buffalo Wild Wings up there?
Buffalo Wild Wings
Was
was
it?
on there, yeah.
I was about to say
No. Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Wingstop was on there.
But you're cool with Buffalo Wild Wings. How about Hooters? You're cool with Hooters too? Like, does Hooters even exist anymore?
Nah, I think in Philly they closed them down. To my knowledge, I don't know if they.
I've been there like twice.
Hooters wasn't bad.
Oh, creep.
Nah, the food was actually solid. I mean, I like the food. The burgers was good, and the wings were solid too.
Nah, matter of fact, then no, that wasn't Hooters that we went to. Was it Hooters, me, you, Ed, and D went?
Nah, we went to it was a seafood place.
Oh, Hook and Reel?
Hook and Reel.
Oh, yeah. Hook and Reel.
Hook and Reel.
I swear it was Hooters that we went to.
Nah, I mean, I've been to Hooters, but I don't know if you've been with, like, you were there.
Probably not. I've been there, though. I've been there with Mo.
Yeah, I went with Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't see what the big hype was. It's just a lot of perverts that's in there that never seen big breast or perky breast and females in little shorts. There's just a lot of perverts in there that, oh, wow, look at this. Yeah, I'm cool. Oh, you was one of them?
Nah, bro, no, not at all. I was about to say, I got the complete opposite vibe, because every time I went there, I felt like I saw families and kids, and where I went, it was
that's
always like
because
a family
the perverted dads was there trying to, get a little peeky, but bring the little man with him and his wife.
If the dad's doing that at Hooters, then that's bad.
I mean, I guess that's what a lot of dudes went there for. I don't know. Like, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not entertained by a lot of that shit.
Same.
I'm not entertained. Like, it's not that deep for me. Like, I don't understand why. Again, I'm not against like women modifying their body for themselves and make them happy, but I don't understand it. Like, be yourself. If
I feel like a lot of it has to do with social media.
Oh, social media destroyed everything.
Just because, like, my wife, we had three beautiful girls, and she always, but in her eyes, she's like, obese and this and that. I tell her all the time, like, dude, you have 3 kids. There's women out there that you look 1,000 times better, and they have no kids. So, but women are they're their own worst critique. They're super hard on themselves, and it doesn't help out when you're on Instagram all day and it's all damn near models with, like you said, boob implants, ass injections, face.
Even though some of them Jones be looking good, but a lot of them things,
it's fake though.
Y'all paying $50 for these butt shots or something, because y'all be out here looking like life of an ant. Like, I feel like if you're getting your ass done, that shit is like, you gotta match your thighs and your legs.
Yo, when you said that, I thought about Kim, the rapper Kim.
Lil Kim?
Lil Kim.
Oh, man.
Like Leprechaun.
Bro, I feel like if you're gonna get it done, you gotta get the proportions right. Like, you can't be sitting there with these skinny ass legs and you got all that back there. It don't look right. Not a lot of dudes is into that. How you feel about the first pod?
Man, I think one for the records, one for the books. No, I'm excited. So I'm just happy that, like I said, I'm not trying to be that book here, but like we finally put into existence. We're making it happen, and the sky's the limit for us. So I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
What about you, bro?
I'm excited. We've been waiting for this for a little while.
Long time.
For a while, man. Now we got everything in front of us. I'm happy, man. I'm super excited.
Same here. All right, so I guess on that note, the first one's officially in the books.
First one's in the books. Please go follow all social media platforms. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, what else? Facebook. Is that it?
I think that's all of them. We have 5 of them right now.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And eventually we'll be reaching out to, got to get a kick and a rumble and all that good stuff.
We from the city, where niggas just shooting no bullshit. You with the ops, you a target. One call cause you killed on some bullshit. Spin the block so many times you can curse it. Last words you heard was all shit. Keep it 100 on no frost shit. You with your guys, get them all hit, You can't fuck with the city. Them killers is with me. My gang gon' go. You niggas is iffy. We in the mix. 8 clips, some niggas get with me. Shooting from deep like Murray. I'm giving you 50. Fuck a vest. We giving out wiggies. Closed casket. This shit wasn't pretty. We doing it big, but shit ain't no biggie. Fully in this bitch. I'm rapping my city. We from the city. Shit ain't too pretty. Banging like John Moran. We on our grizzly. These niggas is hating. We really get busy. Fuck 9 shots, got 30 for you. If you feelin' like 50. We from the city. Shit ain't too pretty. Banging like John Moran. We on our grizzly. These niggas is hating. We really get busy. Fuck 9 shots, got 30 for you. If you feelin' like 50. We from the city.